Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm here in Dubai. Used to live in Chile, but now I'm in Dubai, and I'm looking forward to doing today's video because, man, there's some serious information that you have to see. Serious information that's like blows your mind when you look at it. You're like, oh darn, that's not good. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys think about that. Also, we're going to be, going over all the news that's going on and all the cool stuff, right, that's happening in the crypto space. And whatever you learn here, right, is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any money in the market, and let's get to it. Let's start off with our crypto bubbles. Wow, so not many green. We just can't seem to get a green month happening here with all the altcoins. I mean, yes, it looks sad, it looks really bad, but overall, I mean, if we let's see here, whoops, let me just click on that right there. If we go from a year, things look totally different, right? It's amazing how things are, right? When you put them into perspectives, right? So yeah. You can see it's just absolutely what Binance, what what? Look at that! All these coins just absolutely just killing it in the 1,000% ranges. Congratulations for those who bought early and held on, or even did the little lady strategy. You all profited, and you did well. But for now, right? It's early stages, so this gives you an opportunity to get in on some of these coins on the low. I think you might get some more of these coins on a lower price, but that's all. I teach you how to do that with the little old lady strategy, and you could learn that by heading over to www.davincicodes.net/videos to learn the little old lady strategy. Okay, so I'm gonna reserve the coolest part for the end, right? What this is, will the B word conference spark the next bull run? Elon and Jack to debate Bitcoin live today, right now. Probably going on right now. I don't know. This in the, what's it called, New York time. I guess they're going to be doing it later on in the afternoon. I don't know exactly when. But hey, I really don't think that they're going to actually cause the market to pump. Most likely, we'll see the dump into the end of the debate, most likely, not 100%, but most likely that's going to be the outcome. MasterCard creates a simplified payment card offerings for cryptocurrency companies, and I'm like, wasn't the CEOs of MasterCard just? I mean, like, I remember in 2017 saying, hating on Bitcoin and thinking, why do we need this? It doesn't make any sense. It's a useless payment processing system. We have a good payment process system. We do it a lot better than Bitcoin. What is it needed for? And it's just for criminals and all that kind of stuff. And now he's like, yeah, we gotta, hey, crypto guys, yeah, come. We got you back. It's one of those things, right? If you can't beat them, you have to join them. And they know they can't beat the crypto. You can't beat an idea whose time has come. I mean, once again, I spent 3 weeks and I'm still trying to fight with the bank. Still fighting with them to send a wire transfer. I haven't even sent it yet. Just to send it. I'm fighting with them. Calling the tech support over and over again. What's going on? Why is it not being sent? Why is it not taken from my account? It's non-stop. Can you imagine? How does the world function? I mean, it's ridiculous, right? I swear to God, how does anything work today? Unless you've got somebody at the bank that's gonna scream at somebody that you own the person in the bank. They're not doing anything. They're absolutely not doing anything to make things work. And this is for the average. I'm just an average person, effectively, right, to them. And I know they're not going to treat me with any kind of respect because they know that if they give me full access to their printing press, I'm going to be using it against them. They know full well, I'm sure. Just to like, what's his name? Michael Saylor. Anyways, the EU plans to ban anonymous cryptocurrency wallets. Wow. These guys really have no idea how crypto works. They have no idea, right? So let's just say they know their address per se, right? They could use mixers. They can use all kinds of systems or manually do it themselves and make it impossible for the government to trace whether the money is theirs and then or not. And then they could wait till Taproot and Schnorr comes along. And then it's useless. It's absolutely useless to try to block them, right? And so I don't know what they're thinking here at the whether even if they try to do this like stupid thing where the exchanges, we're going to write a law where the exchanges need to know where the money's coming from, what address is coming from, and needs to know the person that they're going to send it to. So they have to put that in too. Like, you're just wasting resources, corporate resources, right? Because whilst it costs them nothing to create these laws, the company that has to follow them, it costs them a lot, right? A lot of money. So it's a horrible system of government where the government tells you how to run your business, right? And it's just not righteous. And I'm looking forward to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies changing all of that, because eventually the population will have wealth, and once they have wealth, they will be in the control of the government and not the upper 1%. Enough of that, man. I'm looking forward to the end of this nonsense. All right, Silvergate took 4.3 billion in deposits from digital currency customers in Q2. This is a fundamental event, fundamental piece of information that's pretty cool to know, because you know that Bitcoin is very. No way that Bitcoin's going to zero or $1,000 like Peter Schiff might say, or whatever price. Major price below 10,000 or something, or even at 10,000. It's just there's too much interest here, and yes, and of course, right. As we look at this price here, this price action, this was all institutional buying right down here. Oh, you want to sell? Okay, I got it. You want to sell? Okay, I got it. Oh, you want to sell? I got that. Pure institutional buying. Absolutely. Because when you sell, you have to sell it to someone else. And that someone else was the institutions hitting the bid, hitting the buy. Yeah, I got it. Right down there, clearly. So, yeah, this is the case. And we're waiting for more people to sell to them. Will those people materialize? Yes, they will. They will. The market is designed to do that. Everything that's happening here, all this sideways action is a frustration, is just causing the frustration of the majority of people. And once their frustration reaches a crescendo, off we go down. And they know that. They know it so well, all too well. But who knows? Maybe somebody who doesn't watch the markets and doesn't pay attention, somebody with wealth doesn't pay attention and doesn't care. Maybe they'll hit the bid at the right time and push the markets super high, and we are off to the races, right? Because once we break above 37,000, it's off to the races. All right, so let's get on to the point which you came to watch this video. Oh my goodness, this Buffett indicator, man! Look at it! Look at this nonsense! It's absolutely in like nosebleed territory. Wonder people like the Buffett indicator is wondering, what is the market thinking? And you're like, okay, what is this Buffett indicator? Well, think about this. Okay, let's go up here. The Buffett indicator is a ratio of the total United States stock market valuation to GDP. As of July 2021, we calculate the Buffett indicator as an aggregate U.S. stock value of 53.6 trillion. So to have you understand what they're doing, right? Is how we have the market cap of Bitcoin at $1 trillion, right? Maybe it's a little bit less now. I don't know, right? And this whole market cap of all stocks is at 53 trillion. Now, the GDP of the country is 22.9 trillion. So the valuation of the stocks is 234% above GDP. And it gets worse. Gets worse. Gets way worse than that, right? Because this GDP calculator has been changed compared to what it was back here. It's been drastically altered to make your GDP look big inflated. Yeah. So I'm not sure, but this thing should be a lot higher if we were using the old metrics of GDP, right? It was changed, I think, I forgot, it was changed under Obama, right? Yes, it was changed under Obama's administration to increase their what's it called? So pretend that they're not going into a recession. So by inflating the GDP numbers, so that's what they do. That's what governments do. They lie, cheat, and steal. And so we're looking at this and we're like, wow. So if it's even worse than this, because of the GDP number is supposed to be lower, oh my goodness. The stock market is now everything, all this. So that it's more than every single thing that the people buy and sell and trade, other than stocks, of course, in the market. Think about that for a second. That's what the stock market is worth. More than what you guys, 234 times more than what you buy, sell, and trade. And that number is incorrect. It's too high. Wow. Is this indicating that we are about to crash? I don't know. I think the Fed has to come to the rescue of this thing, because a crash here will start a massive cascading effect, right, in the derivatives market. So they can't let it go too far, no matter what. So they must come to the rescue. So more printing press money. If it does crash, it's not going to crash very deep. It's going to be rescued hard, and then it's going to be back up again. So that's kind of scary to think about. Wondering how much time we've got before we see some sort of event. Because this thing is not sustainable. This is not sustainable. The only way it's sustainable is if the Federal Reserve prints and hands out the money to corporations to keep buying their stock, and keep the traders going only in one direction, and they can do that, and they have done that in the past. Federal Reserve is right. You heard the Greenspan put, right? That was coined back in 1998 when Greenspan bailed out long-term capital management and the markets, because hey. That was going to be another 2008 at that point, and Greenspan just came and just swooped in and stopped it all, backstopped it all. And so that's why we have the Greenspan put, meaning that he's going to ensure that the markets do not go lower than he thinks they should. And so that's what we're seeing here. We're going to be seeing the Federal Reserve put Jerome Powell. So he's going to be putting a stop at any kind of bearishness on the market, and so that's going to that's going to light a fire under the hyperinflation scenario that I keep seeing over and over again when they pull it off. So look out for that. I don't expect the market to crash very deep. I think we're going to come pumping hard, and we might even go melting up even higher, and probably begin the beginning phases of hyperinflation, especially if they mask it very well by watching as the stock market keeps going up, but prices keep going higher. Like, for example, the prices of lumber and commodities and everything else keeps going higher. That will actually mask the crash of the stock market, because the stock market could bounce around staying higher, they kept it afloat, but everything else is going higher, or going higher. The stock market is going higher, but prices of things you need to survive every day is going up higher a lot faster than the stock market is, and that will wipe you out without you even noticing it. So be careful. I did do a video about this. What's happening, right? What's going to happen if you don't watch it? Make sure you do watch it. I tell you how to survive the coming hyperinflation, because it's important information in that video. So make sure you check that out. Anyways, I've been blathering on a little bit too long. So thank you for watching. Remember, Bitcoin's real. Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Thanks for watching. Cheers.